You are listening to 2Blue and OSU, the ultimate sports podcast for your entertainment. Here are your hosts, Zach, Doug, and Morgan.
Hey, Morgan, who won our picks this week for conference tournaments?
You and Doug tied for first at 13-18, and I came in second at 11-20.
Well, technically that's last. You're technically last place. And you started this week in our pick'ems in what place?
Last
place. Okay, so you're on par. Good job. That's great.
I'm on pace to stay in last.
That's perfect for you.
But
we are doing,
But we have March Madness bracket coming up, so this is where I make my comeback right here.
You're talking about a 1 seed getting losing to a 16 seed right now. Before we started. So go ahead and do that, and you'll finish last, no doubt. We are joined today by Tom Grahalski, our bracketologist. He'll be here with us breaking down this glorious bracket that the committee presented to us.
One of the worst brackets I've ever seen.
It is bad. He's Tom Grahalski. I know him as Uncle Tom or Uncle Fester on the bowling lanes. He also has been a big commentator on our 2Blue and OSU Facebook page and all of our posts. And he's a clown, so this should be fun and interesting. We just saw the brackets. They just made a selection, so we're recording right afterwards. Most of us have made our impromptu picks. We'll see where this thing goes. It's gonna be bad. We'll go ahead and just kick it off right. We'll start with the South region with the number 1 overall seed. Oh, our playing games?
Start with the playing games.
You want to do the playing games first?
Yeah. They count.
Are we picking the playing games?
Yeah, we're picking the playing games. Michigan's in a playing game. Of course we're picking one. By the way, folks, Michigan did get in. We were losing our minds, actually. And they got into a playing game. Hey, where's Ohio State at?
Number 1 seed in NIT.
NIT.
No, they may be going to that other college basketball, the one that they take teams under 500, the college basketball playoff series.
They'll be in the 1 seed there.
Yeah.
So they're not in, and Michigan is in. And I'll get a little foreshadow, folks. I got them going far. They're going pretty deep on Zach Tillman's bracket.
That's just dumb.
It's glorious. I have it set up perfectly so it happens. We'll see how it works. But we'll go ahead and start with our playing games. Our Tuesday playing games are going to be in the South region. We have Vanderbilt and Wichita State. I'm going to pick Wichita State, and they'll be going up against Arizona in the 6th spot. It's an 11 seed playing game. Vanderbilt, Wichita State. I got Wichita State. Doug, who you got?
I'm actually going with Wichita State also.
We both picked them in their conference tournaments, and they burned us pretty good, so let's hope they don't do that again. Uncle Tom, who you got?
Oh, got Wichita State. Got to love their backcourt.
You got to love the backcourt.
Yep. You got Fred Van Vliet, so
well, at least he has a name this time.
Yeah,
we've come up with this idea that all you have to do is say, I love their backcourt, I love their front court, I love their big men, and we sound like geniuses. We'll find out when the picks actually go through. we got 3 for 3 on Wichita. Are you making a 4 for 4, Morgan?
Yes, sir. I'll go with Wichita State.
Our other Tuesday game is going to be on the East bracket. Florida Gulf Coast against your favorite team, Fairleigh Dickinson. Are you gonna go with the name again?
I am sticking with Fairleigh Dickinson.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
We handled the pressure for the most part.
That's what they did. They handled the pressure for the most part.
No way. Not against Dunk City.
Dunk City.
No, Dunk City.
Or Block City, as they're called now.
Gulf Coast, man.
Gulf Coast for me, too. You're the odd man out, which is why you'll finish last again, as per usual. Our Wednesday playing games. We'll start with the West because we're going to save the best for last. We got Holy Cross and Southern. Uncle T?
Oh, I got Southern going. Too much backcourt.
Morgan?
I'll go with Holy Cross because they got
a pick Holy Cross. They got a less than 500 record.
Because they got an awesome front court.
Doug, who you got, man?
I'm going to go with Holy Cross. I like their big men.
Go Southern. In our other playing game on Wednesday, coming out of the East, we have the greatest team in all of the land, the Michigan Wolverines, against Tulsa.
Yeah, they're a great team. Having to play a buy-in game. Can't be that
A
great.
buy-in game? It's called a playing game. We don't pay for our stuff.
A play game.
Guys.
It might as well be a buy-in game.
I'm going Michigan, obviously. I just said they're going deep. I'm picking Michigan.
I'm going Michigan also.
It's 2 for 2.
Michigan.
And that's 3 for 3. Dumbass, what you got?
God, I hate picking Michigan.
You're going to do it, though, aren't you?
I don't know. Tulsa. Did you see how Tulsa's coach pretty much got fired in the middle of their game? So he's kind of playing for his life right now. So with that said, I think I'm going to pick Michigan.
He doesn't play.
If he got fired, what's he got to show up for?
Oh, you picked Michigan, though, right?
Yeah, I picked Michigan.
Yeah, you did. And they'll be the 11th seed in the East. Florida Gulf Coast and Feather Dickinson is going to be
16.
the 16th seed in the East. They have 2 playing games in the East. How dumb was that? And in the South, the West, the Holy Cross Southern will be a 16th seed as well. So one and dones, pretty much. Michigan will not be a one and done, though. I'll tell you why in a minute. We'll go ahead and start in the South with a number 1 overall seed, Kansas. Debatable. And they are playing against the 16th seed, Austin Peay. P? P?
P.
Is it P?
Yes.
We had this discussion last week, too.
No,
I
the
think.
biggest chant in college sports is "Let's go P."
Let's go P.
Yes.
The Kansas Austin P. I've obviously got Kansas. No 16 has ever been a 1.
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah. No balls. The 8 and 9 is Colorado and UConn, who just won American League. They won their tournament today. And I'm going UConn. They're on a roll.
UConn.
UConn also.
UConn.
This is boring. So Maryland got a 5 seed in the South. And I tell you what, guys, I've had a big issue watching the selection show with the Big Ten seedings. I think we got crushed. I think we're underappreciated as a conference this year when the last few years we've been one of the best. And this year we've been really good this year too. I don't understand.
Can't understand why Virginia with 7 losses gets a number 1 seed, and Michigan State, who won their conference title or the conference tourney with 5 losses, is a 2. Makes no sense.
And we were talking about this before the selection show, how you were worried about during the Michigan State-Purdue game, if Michigan State lost, they would have 2 ACC teams 1 seeds. Michigan State won, so naturally we thought they're a 1 seed.
Yep.
And they're a 2 seed.
Cannot understand that. Virginia didn't win the conference regular season or the tournament and still gets a 1 with 7 losses.
Big Ten definitely was overlooked this year. But Maryland got the 5 seed, and they're playing against South Dakota
South
State.
Dakota State.
Who you picked in the conference tournament. Are you going to pick them over Maryland? Yeah, you. Yeah, you picked South Dakota State. I hate him so much.
Oh, yeah, I did. So I'm filling up my bracket as we're going here.
Well, if you weren't too busy, wrong in your time frame of when it started.
I know. Well, I thought it was 7. I looked at the wrong thing. I'll go with South Dakota State.
Are you really?
Oh, hold it. Hang on.
Why not?
There's no way South Dakota State can take them. No guards. There's no way.
No guard play. We
guard play.
We do not like their
have
back
guard
card.
play, which makes
Yeah,
them.
but they got some great big men underneath the
No,
basket.
they don't. They coming out of the Summit League. No, they're not against Maryland.
What do you got for him?
What I got for them?
Dumbass, you dumbass. Dumbass. You're an ass.
He's not wrong. So obviously, on the Tom's got Maryland.
I have Maryland.
Yeah, Doug.
I'm going with Maryland.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the. I'm a Big Ten lover for this tournament. I'm going to take Maryland. Next one's an interesting one. We got the 4 seed Cal at 23-10. The 13 seed is Hawaii at 27-5. Who you got right in the conference again, Morgan? I'm going with Hawaii in the up. I'm not even going to call it an upset. They keep talking about these high lottery picks Cal has. They didn't perform. If you don't perform, why am I picking you? I'm going Hawaii all the way.
Hawaii.
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 Did you do that because we all picked Hawaii? I saw
No,
you.
I have it. No, I have it. You can't see, but I have it written down beforehand.
I don't believe it.
Dude, I'm
Peer
working in the
pressure.
West right now.
Well,
He's just piggybacking because he's losing. So
the 6th seed in the
hey,
South.
now.
Hey,
You can see me giving a finger now.
you're number 1, huh? Number 6 seed Arizona is taking on the play-in game, which we all had Wichita State. So for this podcast, we'll go Arizona versus Wichita State. Doug, who you got, man?
I'm going to go with Arizona on this one.
Yeah, I think Arizona's seated a little low here. They could have been a 5, possibly a 4, but I'll take Arizona easily.
I would have put Arizona over Cal in that 4 spot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree.
So I'm taking Arizona as well. Morgan?
Arizona.
Arizona did screw me in the Pac-12 tourney. All you got to do is make free throws, man. They had a chance to win the game in regulation, go to OT and lose it. Okay, number 3 versus 14, we got the U, Miami, swag U against Buffalo, 14 seed. I'm obviously going Miami, the U.
I can't argue with them, even though I don't like it. I'll go with Miami also.
Love to hate them.
Probably my third most hated team. I'm going to go with Miami.
Morgan,
Miami.
number 7 seed, and this is where things get real interesting. Iowa got a 7 seed. I think all 4 of us at this table or on the show right now can agree that's the lowest seed for Iowa. They finished 21-10. They kind of slumped lately, but they have a great front court. And I'm not saying that as a as a BS line. They really do have some good big men. And they're playing Temple, the 10th seed, and I'm picking Iowa.
I'm going to go with the Hawkeyes in this. For a while there, they were unstoppable, scary good. So sticking with that.
Well, I think in the Big Ten tourney, they hit when Peter Jock got a technical or a double technical with 5 minutes to go, and he was hitting everything.
He had 29 points.
He had 29 with 5 minutes to go, and the way that kind of came out, and the last second shot by Illinois, I think it was a fluky situation. I think Iowa all the way.
Morgan?
Yeah, I'll make it even across the board and go with Iowa.
So you're piggybacking again. All right.
Dude, well, let me go first then.
No. You are our jackass of the week for your last place finish of the conference tournament. So, yes, he takes a swig of his beer. Iowa's better than a 7 seed. I think we can all agree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The number 2 in the South was Villanova, and they're playing against UNC Asheville. Morgan, who you got?
Nova.
Nova from Uncle T.
Nova.
I'm gonna switch it up here, guys. No, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
gonna say no, not with this one.
I'm going Nova as well.
Oh, it goes a piggyback. Good.
It doesn't even sound right when you say it. It sounds just bad. Like you're wrong, and you should feel bad for what you just did. So in the South, I had KU UConn in the second round, and I'm picking Kansas.
I had KU UConn also, and I'm taking Kansas.
KU UConn going with Kansas.
I have the same, and I'll go with Kansas.
All right, I had Maryland versus Hawaii, and I'm picking Hawaii. I'm a believer now. After the conference tournament, I'm a believer. I'm going Hawaii over Maryland. I think Tremble has been playing lackluster. They should have beat Michigan State, and he made a poor decision, and I think he's been doing that a lot lately. So I'm going to take Hawaii over Maryland.
Although I agree with Hawaii's they do have a really good big man, but I can't go over that. Got to take Maryland. Maryland will take them.
I've got Maryland, Hawaii also, and I believe in equality, so I'm going with the Rainbow Warriors.
Rainbow Warriors.
So this is where the Uncle T starts to overtake and show
No.
you guys how to really do this.
You're going to lose.
No, Maryland will actually take this one.
You're not only going to be our first guest picker with a losing record, you're going to be the first one to finish in last place. We've only had 2. But
Oh, okay, we got squaring off.
no,
now,
you can't be last place because that's Morgan's title. That's where he belongs.
Thank you.
You'll finish 3rd, though.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Morgan. Who you got in that one?
I have South Dakota State and Hawaii, and I'll go with South Dakota State.
So
Wow. Why we even playing?
Hey, that's
you're,
okay.
you're on the Jackrabbits, huh? Next one, I got Arizona versus the U, and I'm sticking with the Arizona screwed me. I hate you, Wildcats. Go Miami.
I had Arizona, Miami also, and I'm going to go with Arizona.
Because you're a hater.
I had Arizona, Miami, and I'm taking Arizona.
Hater number 2.
Yes, I am. Miami's not that good.
They
I'm
have
sorry, they're not that good.
They were my first week pick'em upset over Virginia, and they did it because of what? The 3-point shot, and that's what I got them doing this time.
All right.
3 points.
I have Zona and Miami, and I'll go Zona.
You're all haters.
No, we're not. We're realistic.
You're not realistic.
Yes.
What has Arizona done this year?
They're going to beat Miami.
Same thing they've done every year.
They'll go 2 rounds and out. So,
All right, I have Iowa Nova in the next one, and I'm sticking with the Big Ten, and I'm going Iowa.
yeah, I can't argue with that one either. I took Iowa over Nova.
Morgan, who you got?
I'll go Nova over Iowa.
I honestly want to change this one, but I don't know. I have Iowa and Nova. I'm actually going to – oh, man, I'm going to change my whole bracket if I do this. I'm going to switch to Iowa. I originally had Nova down. I'm changing it up. So
He had Nova going all the way
I'm
to
changing
the
it.
final.
Just
And
with the matchups, it was working out that way. But I'm changing it to Iowa. So
Yeah. Utah is going off. That's it.
Ugh. All right. Round 3, I have KU, Kansas versus Hawaii. This is where the Rainbow Warriors stop. I'm going Kansas.
Yeah, I got Kansas, Maryland, Kansas.
Kansas, Hawaii, and I've got Kansas.
I have Kansas and South Dakota State, and I'm going with Kansas.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You were trying to make it a little exciting there, weren't you, there, Morgan?
He failed.
Yeah.
He's known to do that.
Ah.
And I have the U against Iowa, but I'm sticking with the Big Ten. I'm going to Iowa Hawkeyes. A 7th seed to make the Elite 8. Iowa Hawkeyes.
I got Arizona and Iowa, and semi-upset since it's 6 versus 7. I'll take Iowa.
Right in it.
I've got Arizona, Iowa also, and I'm going to go with Iowa.
So he had Iowa losing to Nova. Now he's gotten to win in another round. All right. Morgan, who you got?
Talk about piggybacking.
I will fight.
I have Arizona and Villanova. This is tough because Villanova usually does good for a round or two, then it just stops for them. They just fall apart.
Yeah, that's my reasoning too.
That's why it's hard to pick Nova to go any further. Oh, man, I hate doing this right in the spot. I'll go Villanova.
Nova, huh? Because you're a pansy. You got a 1 versus 2 spot in our first bracket.
I mean, at some point in time, Villanova has to.
This is the guy talking about picking a 16 over a 1 in our first bracket picks. He's going 1 and 2.
I was just kidding. Jeez.
All right. In the Elite 8, I got Kansas versus Iowa. Again, Kansas stops another Cinderella story. Kansas to the Final Four out of the South. They're number 1 seed for a reason. I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're as good as everybody's hyping them up to be. But I'll pick them to the Final Four, Kansas. Morgan, who you got in that your Elite 8 matchup?
Kansas Nova, and I'll go with Kansas.
Doug?
I've got Kansas, Iowa, and Iowa's going.
What a turnaround.
I was going to say,
This has gotten out of control.
yeah, as much as I like the Big Ten, this is where it stops. Kansas takes Iowa.
Hey, before we switch on to the next bracket, I have to point out that Doug is actually here with us. He's not on the phone. We get his voice loud and proud this time.
Best looking one on camera.
A face,
Until Uncle Tom photobombs you, then I am. So.
a face made for radio, folks. Or what'd you call it earlier, Morgan?
I said a face made for speakerphone.
Nice.
All right, we'll move over to the West bracket with a.
I love you, Doug.
The winners of the West will play the winners
Dayton's
of the South
out.
in the Final Four. So we'll still hop on that first. The 1 seed is Oregon in that side, and they'll play a play-in game between Southern and Holy Cross. I had I won't go first this time. We'll let Uncle Tom go first.
All right, I got Oregon against Southern. That's an easy one. Oregon wins.
Doug?
I've got Oregon, Holy Cross, and Oregon wins.
Morgan?
I got Oregon and Holy Cross, and I'll go with Oregon.
I have Oregon versus Southern. Oregon all day. Our 8 and 9 seeds: St. Joe's versus Cincy. Doug?
I'm going to go with Cincinnati on this one. Another 9 beating an 8.
Morgan, are you sticking Ohio?
I don't know. I mean, St. Joe won the A-10. Cincinnati got screwed. They should have beat UConn.
He took a step,
Cincinnati-
dude. He had 0.8 seconds. He was crying on Facebook post.
Dude, there's no way he catches the ball, takes a step, and shoots in 0.8 seconds. It's not physically possible.
The
That's
clock's
dumb.
not gonna, there's not a little trigger in the ball. It's just a timer off. There's a human being pressing it.
Well, they should have a trigger in the ball now.
What you got?
Man, I'll go with St. Joe.
Ohio is frowning upon you, sir.
That's fine. They let me down in conference tournaments.
Good to you. You got.
I got Cincinnati. I think actually they do have a pretty nice front court.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
St. Joe's. No, let's get Philly out of there.
I rode St. Joe's all the way to the A-10 final. I picked them. They won it for me. But same reason Uncle Tom picked Cincy. I like that front court. I like the size matchup. And St. Joe's, good run, but it's over. Go Cincy. Our 5 versus 12, we have Baylor, who the commentators are very high on. Someone here is not. And then the 12 seed, Yale. Doug, why don't you start?
This will be another one of my changes so far. I'm going to go with Yale. I just have a feeling. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's a 12-5 upset. There's usually at least one of those, so I'm going with
The Ivy League over the Big 12. Morgan.
I'll go with Yale.
What are you guys? I know you guys are drinking right now, but how much have we had already? Uncle Tom, some common sense.
We got to have some common sense in here because I'm sorry. Yale had a nice run, and Harvard won previous years, and we had the Princeton whole thing. No, Baylor, easy.
Yeah, Yale.
This is a blowout.
This is a blowout. Yale had a nice run, but the Ivy League was garbage this year.
Yep.
I'm going Baylor. You guys that's a loss. Mark it down right now. It's an L for both of you. Number 4 in the West, Duke. The Dukies taking on UNC Wilmington, another team I correctly picked in the conference tournaments at the 13 seed. So I'm going with Duke.
I'll take Duke. Can't beat the Seawolves. Can't handle it.
No.
So
take Duke.
Last place,
Duke.
our 6 and 11 seed, Texas versus Northern Iowa. This one is interesting. This one's going to be competitive, I think. Morgan, I want to hear your thoughts first.
I picked Northern Iowa to win the conference.
Yes,
and
you
I'm
did.
sticking with them. Sticking with Northern Iowa.
All right.
I hate, Morgan, I got to tell you, I hate to say I agree with you. I really, really do. So, but yeah, I think Northern Iowa, there's always a good 6-11 match. Northern Iowa always comes to the plate to play a good first round, and I think they pull the upset.
Doug?
I'm going to give Uncle Tom a moment to cue up his
His
soundboard here. I am going to go with Texas.
Oh no, I won't. I'm not going to dumbass you for that one.
Okay.
Hey, who picked Texas in the conference tournament? Who was it?
I did.
Yeah, you speak up. Don't raise your hand. They can't see your hand. That was a good pick.
I thought Shocker Smart was going to come out a little bit stronger. I thought Texas was going to have a strong performance, but
You got me queued up? Are you ready to
For
go?
what?
For him. No, he's
No, I'm not giving this a dumbass one. This is all right. That's all right.
Who did Texas lose to this year?
Michigan. Yes, I know.
You have Michigan going.
All right, shut up. We're not there yet. I got Northern Iowa in the upset, quote unquote. Our 3 versus 14 is Texas A&M out of the SEC and Green Bay.
I was hoping for Oakland to come out of the horizon, but just didn't work out. That would have been a why we love sports. With the Hooper kid with his dad and scenario. But A&M is just going to be too much for him.
I got A&M also, not because I want to, because it's just a fact.
Yeah, I'm going A&M. Hate everything about Green Bay.
I'll go with A&M also. Green Bay shouldn't even won that Horizon League.
Oh, the Wright State bitterness coming out.
Wright State. Should have been Wright State.
Didn't I tell you that was a guaranteed L? I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, but they beat your Oakland pick.
I didn't say mine was a good pick. I just said yours was an automatic L. Okay, this is the worst position of a team got in this bracket, in my opinion. The 7-10 in the West. The 7 went to Oregon State. It was 19 and 12.
Yes,
19 and 12, a 7th seed. Oregon State against VCU. And just to spite the committee, going VCU. Morgan?
Yeah, I have VCU also. I got to stick with A10.
Oh, hell, it's not even despite the committee. I think
It's
VCU
just
takes them
better.
easy. Yeah, VCU takes them easy.
Yeah, I've always liked VCU, so I'm going with VCU.
Oregon State shouldn't even be in this tournament.
Yeah,
if we're playing
not a 7 seed.
If we're playing a game, they should be
Yeah.
a 13 seed playing game. Garbage. Number 2 out of the West is Oklahoma, and they'll play Cal Bakersfield. No contest, Oklahoma.
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 All right. In my second round, I got Oregon versus Cincy. Sticking with Ducks.
Oh, Oregon all the way.
Oregon versus Cincy, and I'm going with Oregon.
I'll take Oregon over St. Joe.
I have Baylor Duke in the second round, and I'm sticking with the Dukies.
I got Yale playing Duke second round, and I'm going with Duke.
I got Baylor and Duke, and I got Baylor.
Boo.
This is going to be where
Where you finish in third place. You're right.
This is where the experience overtakes the emotion. I got you.
You have experience, but I have talent, all right?
No, you have emotion.
No.
You're going to lose.
No.
That's how it's going to work.
I tell you what, Matt Hasselbeck had experience over Andrew Luck, but I'll take Andrew Luck any day of the week. Who do you got, Morgan?
I got Yale and Duke, and I'll take Duke.
All right, then I got Northern Iowa versus A&M. And I got A&M. Morgan?
I got Northern Iowa and A&M. I'll go with A&M.
Doug?
I've got Texas versus Texas A&M, and I'm going to go with A&M.
I have Northern Iowa against A&M, and I got A&M going too.
I'm laughing at him. Watch Texas actually win. And I'll be the jackass of the week then, huh?
You all will.
I got VCU versus Oklahoma. I would like to pick VCU here. Kind of want to. I picked Oklahoma originally.
Come on, pull it. You got it.
Nah, I'm sticking Oklahoma. I'm pansy. I'm sorry. Oklahoma.
We all know that.
Whatever. I'm better than all of you.
Yeah, I got VCU, Oklahoma, and I got Oklahoma.
You wouldn't pull Jerry White?
VCU,
'Cause
Oklahoma,
I know Oklahoma's going to win.
and I'm going to go with Oklahoma also.
I had the same matchup, and I'll go with Buddy Hill in Oklahoma.
Okay, Oregon Duke for me. And this is where things are going to get interesting too. Picking Duke with the upset over Oregon.
I've got
Hold it.
Is he queuing me up?
You dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You can't queue me up for that.
I'm queuing you.
I'm
up
in
for
first
that.
place for a reason. I'm the
queuing
best
you
at
up
this.
for that,
You
'cause
might
I
as-
tell you, that is just ridiculous.
I'm the best.
Dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
I get it
might
twice.
as well cue me up for the same thing. So
Whoa.
I got Oregon Duke, and I'm picking Duke.
There we
There's
go.
No way. There's no.
So-
You both get it. Okay, Morgan. Let's see if you get one too.
I got Oregon Duke, and I'm going with Oregon.
Oh
Hey.
no, you switched it just because Uncle Ty you knew it was coming.
Tired of getting
I got
called.
Oregon down.
So-
I already got like 5 dumbass, so
So
No,
I take you're taking Duke. Oh, you already have them out.
Oh yeah, right. I don't even have Duke that far.
I
I
know.
got Oregon. I got Oregon, Baylor, and I'm going Oregon.
In the Elite Eight, I had Duke versus A&M, and I'm picking A&M to go to the Final Four. I like the front court.
Hold on. We haven't even gone that far yet.
We haven't done our
You got to do this one
You got to
first.
do the A&M
16.
Oklahoma.
Oh, well, hey, sweet. My bad.
Yeah.
A&M, Oklahoma. Obviously, I got A&M. Obviously, I got A&M.
Yeah.
So, Morgan?
I got Oklahoma and A&M. I'll go Oklahoma.
Pansies.
I'm struggling here because I'm agreeing with Morgan more.
That's why you're going to be in last place.
No, but I got A&M and Oklahoma, and I got Oklahoma.
A&M, Oklahoma, and I'm going Oklahoma.
When you start having trends with Morgan, it's time to turn and run. Just crumble your bracket ups now, gentlemen. It's over. I'm Vince Cartering you all. It's over.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm not putting too much thought in these picks. All my other picks.
I was going to say, I don't know
stat
if you
base.
did that anyway.
This isn't stat based. This is just
We know about your stats. We have to laugh at it all the time.
this is my gut feeling. So
if
my
he
gut.
gut feel, then he's going to win.
No, he's not.
He'll beat you.
No, he won't.
Versus his stats, yeah, he's probably going to win.
He'll beat his stat guy, but he won't beat me. Elite Eight, Duke A&M. I already said mine going to A&M. Uncle T.
I got Oregon, Oklahoma, and I got Oregon in the Final Four.
Oh, another one seed.
I got
Whoa.
yes, I do.
Oh.
I do.
I've got Duke, Oklahoma, and I'm going with Oklahoma.
I go Oregon and Oklahoma, and I'll go with Oklahoma.
All right, we'll move on. Oh, do you want to pick now? We'll do Final Four last.
Do Final Four.
We'll do Final Four last. Let's move up to the East, where we have UNC in a playing game with Florida Gulf Coast and Fairleigh Dickinson. I had UNC Gulf Coast, UNC.
UNC.
I have UNC and Fairleigh Dickinson, and I'm going with UNC.
Our 8-9 is USC, another one who, meh. Here's number 9, Providence.
I've got Providence beating USC in this one.
Make it 3. Providence.
Make it 4. Providence.
Our number 5 and 12 in the East is Indiana versus Chattanooga. This one is tough. So I'm going to pick last year. I might piggyback on people.
All right.
So I'll let you go first, Uncle T.
All right. Uncle T's got Indiana UT Chat. I'm taking UT Chat on this because they really got some. They have a fast-paced team. I think Indiana's on the downhill. I'm taking UT Chat.
Morgan, we must stand sheet up. What's the temperature going to be of the game?
I don't. Oh, it's like 73 degrees. I want to go with Indiana, but I mean, I already got South Dakota State or Maryland, then Yale with Baylor. Do I go 3 for 3 on 12 and 5s?
You can go 4 for 4, and it's probably not a bad idea.
I'll go with Indiana.
Doug,
I'm going with Indiana.
you know what? I usually pick based on if there's a elite player, if there's a best player on the court and he's a superstar, I usually go with them. And Yogi's definitely that for IU. But I'm gonna go Chattanooga here. I don't think Indiana's been playing good basketball. And again, they lost to Michigan. That's kind of how I'm based on. If you lost to Michigan, I'm picking against you. So Chattanooga, 12 over 5. We got the 4 Kentucky against the 13 Stony Brook. Doug,
I'm gonna go with Kentucky.
I think it's going to be closer than people think, but Kentucky will win.
I won't disagree with that. I'll go UK.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I had a second there where I thought about picking Stony Brook, but I don't see it. I'll go with Kentucky.
Here we go, guys. You ready? Number 6 seed, those little green men from South Bend, Notre Dame. I have them playing the playing game against Michigan, and I am picking the maize and blue in the upset. It's not even upset. Notre Dame is garbage. Michigan all the way. Douglas.
Going Michigan.
Boom. 3 for 3?
3 for 3, because I tell you what, I'm not going to pick Notre Dame no matter what. So,
We're in Michigan.
My son-in-law graduated from Notre Dame. That's an automatic loss right there.
Boom. We're in a Michigan basement.
Michigan
How are we
wins.
going to pick that? Morgan.
Notre Dame.
I wonder why.
I can't pick Michigan anymore. I already gave me one for the year.
You would pick Ohio State, right? If they were in it.
Absolutely not. No way. Good God, have you watched them play?
We'll move on to number 3, West Virginia against Stephen F. Austin. I'm picking upset, guys. I'm going Stephen F. Austin. Morgan, who are you picking?
I am going with Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
I told you that was terrible last week, and you brought it back this week.
And that's why I'm going to keep doing it.
You are god awful. Fired. Bring Uncle Tom on. We're going to be three blue and FOSU.
No, go with him. Go with Doug first.
So who you got?
Stephen F. Austin.
Yeah, but at least you can say Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
No.
Ugh.
I don't like West Virginia in this one.
Stone Cold said so. Wow.
That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Stephen F. Austin. Austin 316, buddy.
Did this happen?
Can we debate if wrestling is real or
No.
if it's a sport?
No, don't piss me off again tonight, guys. We're done. Hey, that conversation what's a sport is done. Over. We've had enough. Jesus.
WWE, flip cup, beer pong, and sex. They're all sports.
Hey, at least Doug is here right now, so there's no guarantee of him going to play a sport anytime soon.
Because that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so.
I quit. I'm done. Let's move on to the 7th seed, Wisconsin. Move on quickly, as fast as I can. Versus number 10, Pitt. I've been harping on how much better the Big Ten is. Committee thinks, but I'm picking upset here for a reason, though, guys. Pitt.
We got another difference here because this is again
where you go to third.
Where I'm going to first. Wisconsin's playing a little better ball. Pitt, no.
Wisconsin shows up for the big games. They don't show up against. They have bad losses for a reason. Pitt's
All their bad losses were early on. Pitt, they beat a terrible Syracuse.
They just had a bad loss against Nebraska.
It
wasn't even close.
No.
Okay,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin for you. Loser. Okay.
I'm going with Wisconsin also.
Did he just have a Wisconsin guy?
With Wisconsin.
And that's about as good as that pick is about how you said it. You, Morgan?
I'll go with Wisconsin for the reason that you just said, that they show up for big games. This is March Madness tournament. Every game is a big game, so they're going to show up.
Boom.
That's why Ohio State's not there. Number 2 seed, Xavier, playing Weber State.
Xavier.
Gentlemen.
No, you're not.
Do it. Don't do it.
Weber State.
Oh, no.
A 15 over a 2.
Okay.
Weber State.
We just won a bunch of games on that.
You did not. No, Weber State.
Because we have Xavier going. We all have Xavier going out further. That's a W. You lose them all, you're done.
Weber State.
See ya.
3 rounds of losses.
See ya.
Number 1 for a reason, gentlemen. Mark it down. Go to Vegas. Put the bets on it. You're going to make some money off me, and you're welcome. Second round, UNC. I have UNC versus Providence. Going UNC.
I have the same. UNC Providence. Go UNC.
Morgan.
UNC.
Doug.
Same UNC Providence, going with UNC.
We got Chattanooga versus Kentucky. I really want to pick this again.
Do it. Go.
Chattanooga. I'm going to do it. I'm switching. I had
Do it
UK
up.
originally.
Do it
I'm
up.
going Chattanooga. You're baiting me. You just want to see me with the L.
Because you're gonna. I want you in last, or at least I want Morgan to beat you.
You want Morgan? You're on his side, the Buckeye side?
Only because you're making some really interesting picks.
I'm not on. This is March of Madness. It's for a reason.
All right.
Not only am I a gold blue family member, I'm also an actual family member. I hate on me. My mother will not approve.
You want to bet?
Morgan, who are you picking, man? Kentucky. He's laughing. He's got to catch his breath again. I'll let you go. No, go
Okay,
ahead.
I got UT Chat against Kentucky, and you got to go Kentucky.
Why do you have to go Kentucky? They're not as good this year.
No, but they're going to beat Chattanooga.
We just said Chattanooga's going to be Indiana, who won the Big Ten regular season based on scheduling.
That's it. We can have it.
Indiana, Kentucky on mine, and I am going with Indiana. For the exact reason Zach just said, Kentucky's not as good as they are this year.
So is his a bad pick too?
No.
You
It's
picked
yours.
you
It's
picked
yours.
Chattanooga over Indiana. He has Indiana over UK. I have Chattanooga over UK. But his is good.
Chattanooga's not going to beat UK. It's all matchup.
You're right.
All
You're
matchup.
right. Nothing strange can happen in March Madness. Are you done over there? Have you caught your breath?
Yeah. I'll go with Kentucky over Indiana. Kentucky's got a little hot streak going here. They just won the SEC. I think they're starting to click at the right time. So I'm going with
Don't use
Kentucky.
that as an excuse because that's like kissing your sister.
Yeah.
So,
SEC basketball is terrible.
yes.
I mean, it's all about getting hot at the right time, though, ain't it?
Well, anybody who want to no, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
That's why you pick freaking Chattanooga, because they're hot.
I think he just likes their name.
It is a cool name.
Yeah, it is.
It is a cool name. Next
You can't,
round,
even spell Chattanooga. You can't even spell Chattanooga without even looking at your paper.
well, I spelled it out on my paper, so I had it right the first time. Obviously, I can. I don't have a print-off bracket like you. We actually watched the selection show.
Yeah,
Listen.
it was still printed on the screen.
Shut up, Doug. I just have UT chat. Next one, I have Michigan versus Stephen F. Shit. Stephen F. Austin. And I'm picking Michigan, lady and gentlemen. Doug.
Michigan, Stephen F. Austin, and I'm picking Michigan.
Same.
Oh, we're 3 for 3. You don't even have Michigan. You already lost.
No, I got Notre Dame. Get out of here with that. I'm going with Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
If you do this again, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Next round. Are you going to do it again?
Uncle said so.
Never again will Uncle Tom be allowed to use a soundboard. Next round, I have Pitt versus Weber State, and I'm going Pitt. It's the one you don't
I was
want.
going to say I don't even have
Yeah,
to
you
see
do.
it on my board anymore. No, Wisconsin Xavier. Xavier wins big.
I got Wisconsin Xavier, and I got Xavier.
I'll even give you points on that one, Zach.
I have Wisconsin and Xavier, and I hate Xavier. I'm not picking him no more with Wisconsin.
All right, on to the Sweet 16.
So what, you got like Florida Gulf Coast against UT Chat? Is that what you got?
I wish that'd
Oh.
be an awesome matchup. No, I have North Carolina versus UT Chat.
Oh, okay.
You smart ass. Don't come on my podcast with that BS nonsense. I'm picking North Carolina.
I got North Carolina, Indiana. I'm going to go with North Carolina.
I have North Carolina, Kentucky, and I got North Carolina.
I have North Carolina and Kentucky, and I'll go with North Carolina.
Next matchup, I have Michigan versus Pitt. And on to the Elite Eight, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan, here we go. Committee, forget you for a playing game. We're going to the Elite Eight, Michigan.
Even though, Zach, playing teams, there usually is one that has a great run. We had the VCU going to the Final Four. You got a bunch of these. I'm sorry, this is where it ends. Michigan against Xavier. It's a replay of early in the year. Xavier wins big.
How can you call yourself a fan? How can you call yourself related to me? Disowned. Here on the podcast, I am disowning him.
And I win.
Michigan, Xavier, and I'm going with Xavier.
This is ridiculous.
They're not that.
I
I mean, come on.
know.
We're sitting there talking earlier about them trying to win the NIT. So
That's true.
We're
That's
worried
true.
about them even getting in at this, like 15 minutes before it started, and now you have them going the Elite Eight.
Boom.
I mean, you are diehard. I will give you that.
Boom.
But you're wrong.
You can speak. You're allowed.
I was waiting for you guys to get done. I don't want to interrupt. I have SF Austin in Wisconsin. That just sounds horrible to say. Like I don't like that part of the East. It just looks like crap. Man. Do I stick with them?
Go with it. Come on. Have some balls.
No balls.
No balls.
No balls. No huevos. No
You
marbles.
have no marbles.
No marbles.
Marbles?
No marbles.
Huevos?
No marbles.
All right.
Take your time, please. We have all night.
All right, I'm going with Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
When will the madness freaking end? Ugh.
You just wanted me to play that again, didn't you?
Oh,
That's what happens. Karma.
You almost
Play it.
on my chair.
Play it.
You want me to play it?
Play it.
All right.
Stone Cold said so. Wow. I'll tell you what, because Stone Cold said so, and that's the bottom line. Why? Because Stone Cold said so. Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
I really do hate my life right now.
Watch him lose to West Virginia in the first round.
Gosh, I hope so. All right, Elite Eight time. Oh. Go ahead, man.
UNC versus Xavier. I've got UNC.
I got UNC Xavier also, and I got UNC also.
Morgan.
I have UNC and SF Austin.
One more time.
That just sounds dumb to say. UNC and SF Austin.
No marbles.
That just sounds
No
dumb.
marbles.
You're right. I know. I'm going UNC.
And I got UNC versus Michigan.
Don't
And
do
lose
it.
because of a timeout. UNC. I brought back some terrible
Oh
memories.
my God! I was going to say, wait a second. Bad five. Time out. Time out.
UNC wins, so that's that. We'll move on over to the Midwest, where the 1 seed.
Don't even start. Don't even start.
The 1 seed is Virginia.
They got 7 losses.
Michigan State is the 2 seed.
They got 5 losses and won the conference tournament.
I wonder who he's going to pick. We'll start off with Virginia as the 1 seed versus who do they have?
Hampton.
Hampton.
I got Virginia.
I'm going to go with Virginia also.
I got Virginia.
Virginia.
In our second round, Texas Tech at 19 and 12 got an 8 seed. Again, Michigan is a playing game. Texas Tech at 19 and 12 against Butler, the 9 seed. I'm going to go with Butler. Morgan, who you got?
Well, this was tough to choose from.
What?
Because I'm just kidding. Texas Tech all the way.
What?
What?
Wait, you're joking, right? I mean, there's a reason you're in last place. Doug, bring reason back to this discussion.
I'm going to go with Butler.
Hey, guess who he picked in Texas Tech? Butler.
Oh, he's got to pick Texas Tech.
He did pick Texas
Of
Tech.
course he would.
Who you got?
Butler.
Duh. Common sense. Fails.
I still don't know why Texas Tech's an 8.
That's what you're talking about.
Okay, I win.
You don't win. I said it. I brought it up. I win.
I win.
Our 5 in that one is Purdue. Again, I think they were kind of low seated, but they play against Arkansas Little Rock.
Even though I think this is gonna be a hell of a game. I think Purdue's gonna take it. Even though they lost to State in the championship game, they had a nice little run to get there. Go Purdue.
Did you just flip flop?
No, I had them. I got Purdue going like quite a ways. So.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Between Purdue and Little Rock, I'm going to go with the Boilermakers.
Morgan.
In our conference picks, I saw Little Rock was picked to be everyone's Cinderella team, and I'm going to stick with Little Rock to pull the upset over Purdue.
I'm going with Little Rock as well.
No.
I'm going to do it. You can't say it's not a bad one.
I can't say it's a bad pick, but
It's wrong.
it's
not
going to
bad.
be it's going to be wrong. But I'm sorry, but
It's not going to be wrong.
yes. Anyway, next.
Iowa State, Iona. I'm picking Iona.
Wow. Okay.
He stole my thunder.
Boom.
Iowa State is so up and down right now. Iona's on a roll. They're playing well. They do a fast-paced game. Go Iona. That's my upset. One of my upsets.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
All right.
Let's keep that up.
Our next one is Seton Hall versus Gonzaga. Morgan, we'll start with you.
Seton Hall.
Doug?
I'm going with the Zags.
Yeah,
I love Gonzaga.
not surprising. Cinderella story is over. They've been in it so many times. I'm going with Seton Hall. I'm out of love with Gonzaga.
Gonzaga wins.
You can say it all you want. It doesn't make it true.
Gonzaga wins.
The 3 seed, Utah, taking on the 14 seed, Fresno State. Utah.
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 The 7th seed, Dayton Flyers for Syracuse. Morgan, I'm going to let you start because we're all going to be shocked by your pick.
Do you have the stats on Dayton also? Can you relay them?
They lost at 8-10. That's all we know.
What
I
temperatures are they most efficient at shooting the 3 ball?
It's a cool 68 degrees.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go with Dayton.
No.
I watched as much Dayton as I could, and they started out on fire. They climbed all the way up to like 11th or 12th. Then they
Cool
just fell
story.
apart towards the end. I'm gonna go with Dayton because Syracuse is the lowest ever RPI team to make
Hey-
it.
hey,
So,
Morgan.
Dayton.
Morgan,
Hold
I
on,
got
take my
milk in my
headphones
fridge.
All right.
off. Where was Larry at? I've been from Larry the whole week. Larry, where are you?
Who you got? We got Doug.
You know what? Just because Dan Patrick told me to again, Dayton Flyers.
Dayton Flyers.
I picked him too. Our number 2 seed, Michigan State.
You were just giving me crap for picking him, like before we came on, and then everybody picked Dayton.
The only reason we picked Dayton is because we all can't stand Jim Boeheim and all this crap of they played better with Jim Boeheim. Syracuse shouldn't even be in the tournament.
No.
Our number 2 seed, Michigan State, who is the legit 1 seed in that bracket against Middle Tennessee State University.
What is Middle Tennessee
The
State?
Blue Raiders.
Blue Raiders.
Raiders.
They're Western
Aren't they the
Kentucky's-
ones with the like unicorn or some?
No,
shit?
no.
They're Western Kentucky's big
Who's the
rival
one
down
with-
there.
Who's the one? The Tennessee team that had, their logo is like the unicorn looking thing,
I have no idea who you're talking about.
or maybe it's just a horse and looks like a unicorn. I don't know.
You're
Something.
ridiculous. I'm going Michigan State.
Yeah, gotta go. The true number 1 seed in this bracket has to win this one.
He's picking against Michigan. He's hopping on the Michigan State bandwagon. He's a
No.
son that goes to Michigan State, so he's a traitor anyways.
I mean, you can't pick against Michigan State, not in the first round. I don't think at all in this tournament. So, preview.
Morgan.
Yeah, I'll agree with you guys. I'll go with Michigan State.
Yo. Next round, I got Virginia versus Butler. Virginia.
I have the same thing. Virginia Butler, Virginia.
I have Virginia Butler, and I'm going with Butler.
Okay. All right. They had
I'll
a good run a
go-
few years ago.
I'll go with Virginia over Texas Tech.
Okay, this next one is going to be a little different. I got Little Rock versus Iona. I'm going Little Rock. The run continues.
You're on drugs again.
Probably.
I got Purdue against Iona. Purdue.
Purdue, Iowa State, and I'm going with Purdue.
Little Rock, Iowa State. I'm going Little Rock.
Damn it. No.
You
I'm
and
in
Morgan-
trouble
You
now.
and Morgan got it.
I'm in trouble now.
Hold it. I think I got a new one for you.
Oh, Jesus.
What the rock is cooking.
Because I tell you, you guys are cooking up some really weird stuff up here. So
At least we're not a bunch of pansies.
We just
I got-
smell what the Rock is cooking.
Stop it. Wrestling is not a sport. We don't need that nonsense on my podcast. Take it over. I got Seton Hall versus Utah. I'm going with Utah.
Gonzaga, Utah. I got Utah.
Gonzaga, Utah, and I've got Utah.
Seton Hall, Utah. I'll go Seton Hall.
Then I got Dayton, MSU. I won't go next. Who's got next?
I got next. Dayton, MSU, and I got MSU.
Morgan, go ahead. Go ahead, pick them. Go ahead. Do it.
No.
No.
If they were playing it, probably anybody else, I would give Dayton a good chance. I would love to see them win and move on, but I'm not going to pick them. But
Who else are you picking?
I'm going Michigan State.
Thank you.
I can't pick them, or I can't pick Dayton to beat Michigan State.
As he's wearing
Sorry, guys.
Shirt. Doug.
I got Dayton, MSU, and I'm going with MSU. See, look, it's not a unicorn, but it's some sort of weird Pegasus.
It's like
Who is that?
It's like a Bronco.
It's a Pegasus. It's got wings.
Whatever. It's a Blue Raider.
It's a white horse.
Next round, I'm just taking us. Morgan, who you got in your East Sweet 16? Or Midwest, excuse me. My bad.
Midwest. I got Virginia and Little Rock. Man. I'm going with Virginia.
All right. Doug?
I've got Butler and Purdue, and I'm going with Purdue.
2 Indiana schools. All right.
Well, I got Virginia and Purdue, and I'm going with an upset, semi-upset Purdue.
You just don't like them.
Who, Virginia?
No.
You're right. I don't.
You'll pick on emotion.
They got a good guard. Brogdon is a good guard. Great player. They're not that good.
Don't pick on emotion.
I'm not.
That's where experience comes in right here.
7 losses, buddy. 7.
I got in a better conference according to the committee.
These are wrong.
And the committee we know is wrong.
I got UVA, Little Rock, picking UVA.
Doesn't surprise me.
Whatever. You guys got next?
I got Utah, MSU, and I got MSU.
Morgan?
I got Seton Hall, Michigan State. I'll go Michigan State.
Okay. Doug?
Utah, MSU, and I'm going with MSU.
I got Utah, MSU. In our Elite 8, I got Virginia, MSU. I'm going MSU. True number 1 over true number 2.
I got Purdue, MSU, and I'm going MSU. Big Ten Elite 8.
Morgan?
I got Virginia, Michigan State. Oh, man. I'll go Michigan State.
Mini J.
Oh, man. Smitty J getting another reference in the podcast, guys. That's awesome.
We need to bring him on. We have to find him.
That would be
Bring
the
him
one.
on.
We got a hashtag Will Barton, hashtag Smitty J.
We got Uncle Toad.
Who's Smitty J?
He's a former shipmate of ours on the USS George Washington, and he was a character.
How do you even tell people about him? I mean, his feet can go backwards. Like
He could
he can turn his feet all the way around.
I just tell him the story. This is all you got to know. We had sex twice a day, every day. She sucked it up like a vacuum cleaner. Who you got?
What the hell are we at? You're talking vacuum cleaner. And I'm sitting here going, where the hell are we?
We're in the
at?
Elite 8 of the Midwest.
Oh, all right. I got a replay. I got a replay of the Big Ten Conference Championship. I got Purdue and MSU. And I got MSU going to the Final Four.
All right. Final Four time. We're almost home, gentlemen. In the first matchup, I got Kansas versus A&M, and I'm going with Kansas. Doug.
Is this the bottom one?
Yeah.
Pass.
You can't pass.
Just give me a minute. I still haven't got
Morgan, go ahead.
Nova thing.
Yeah, you got Iowa all the way down there. That was bad.
I have Kansas and Oklahoma. I don't like having 2 number 1s and 2 number 2s in there. I just feel like the way this season has gone, it would be a shock if number 1s and number 2s make.
Well, you picked them.
I know, but I don't like it.
God, it is all 1s and 2s.
Yeah. I got 3.
I don't.
A&M.
Yeah. Are you gonna pick?
Sometime today.
I'm thinking.
Uncle Tom, who you got?
I have Kansas and Oregon in the finals or the semifinals, and I got Kansas winning.
Anybody ready yet?
I'm ready. You know
Go
what?
ahead.
I am going to ride the horse that
Oh,
I
no.
switched halfway through.
Oh,
Iowa
no.
versus Oklahoma, and I'm going with Iowa.
Hold it. Hang on. Get out. You're done.
Oh, he's got Iowa in a title game. Oh, man.
I'd go say, you got to get him out of here. So,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Morgan, are you ready yet?
That's not awesome. That's an automatic L. Well, the way this season has gone, I mean, shit, anything can happen. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I got Kansas and Oklahoma. I don't know if I go with Perry Ellis or Buddy Hield.
Who you got?
I don't know.
You haven't picked.
I think he's got,
Holy shit.
I think he's got Stephen F. Austin.
I'll go with Oklahoma.
Thank you. At least you picked.
I don't like it. It should be Kansas. But I'm going Oklahoma.
Wow. Any other semifinal matchup?
Is that a prediction? Like Kansas is going to lose? And like
He's
at
backtracking
the
already.
buzzer.
He's like, well, I see. Once Kansas wins, he'll be like, see, I told you it was going to be Kansas, but I just picked. I don't know. Look at how he got in the next
I don't
one.
have my stat sheet.
They have a stat sheet.
This I think is going to be one of the best games of the tournament, and it's going to be North Carolina, Michigan State.
You had it. You wanted that as your national title
I wanted
game.
that as the national championship game, but I think that is going to be one hell of a game. But I think North Carolina wears them down and takes it.
I've got Michigan State and North Carolina, and I am going to go with MSU. I can't pick against them right now. Really can't.
Morgan, are you going to take a minute? You need a break.
No, I got UNC Michigan State. I'm going Michigan State.
I have UNC Michigan State, and I'm going UNC.
Wow.
So we're in a title game now. Morgan, go ahead. Kick us off, man.
I have Oklahoma, Michigan State.
That's terrible.
That is horrible.
Oh,
I
you
didn't even
got
want Oklahoma to be in there.
You got Oklahoma and Michigan State?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That sounds horrible. Kansas is going to win that one. I know it. I'm going Michigan State.
So you got Michigan State winning it all.
Gross.
I don't like that neither.
Doug,
I don't like any of my picks.
Doug, go ahead and read us your gloriousness. That is your
He's
bracket.
got a Big Ten title game.
He
I've got a
does.
Big Ten title game. I'm going to Michigan State, Iowa. Iowa's going to lose in the first round to Temple, and I'm just not going to have anything to worry about after that. But I'm picking MSU to win it all. They deserve the number one seed that they didn't get, and I think that they're probably the hottest team right now. So
You want to go?
You want me to go?
ahead.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I have North Carolina and Kansas going at it. And since I picked, would have liked to have seen North Carolina and MSU as the title game, North Carolina's going to win it all. And I'm not a big North Carolina fan, I can tell you that.
He talks all this trash about my bracket. And at the end of the day, we had the same exact title game and the same exact winner.
Yeah, but I'm going to win.
No, screw it. I'm going Kansas.
Okay.
Kansas over North Carolina. Damn, I don't want to do it. Shit.
okay, Morgan.
He punked me into this. I'm sticking with North Carolina. I have North Carolina on my sheet. I'm sticking with it.
I'm going to be so far ahead of you by that
You're-
point, it doesn't really matter. As The Rock says, it just doesn't matter.
At least you didn't have a soundboard up for that one.
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but,
It's going to be fun. You guys will be putting up your brackets before the first day is over with. And we'll be playing games.
Probably will be.
Oh, you can hang on.
we got to put him in.
We gotta put him in, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Morgan, you
That's-
have to put it in the way that you did it tonight
Oh,
because it's on the podcast. It's the podcast.
And you know I'm going to listen to this, so.
Oh no, I'll be sure and make it. But speaking of that, for all our fans out there, because once again they're all fans. If you go to ESPN, bracketology or a little bracket app. You can download the bracket app, ESPN. Look up 2Blue and OSU and join our bracket pool. The winner gets to be a special guest on the show, and the loser gets made fun of
relentlessly. So it's going to be Uncle Tom or you.
Yeah, because I'll be the winner.
Are we bringing him back on if he wins?
You are going to bring me back.
God, that'd be gross.
Yes, it will. You guys might learn something.
We'd have a topic of like fly fishing, so no one else had to listen to this nonsense spewed.
I like fly fishing.
I do have a question.
What's your question?
What's your best upset that you can recall of the NCAA tournament ever? Your favorite game. What's your favorite game of any NCAA tournament you can remember?
The Valpo upset.
Where Bryce Drew hit that?
Yeah.
And that was one hell of a play called up by his dad.
Yeah.
Mine's easy.
Go ahead.
Got to be something with Ohio State. So
No, it's watching my Dayton Flyers make it to the Elite Eight. I mean, that was for me watching, being a Dayton Flyer fan. That was pretty exciting to watch them go on that run and kind of put Dayton on the map. So
I thought we were playing one game.
no.
If we're doing a run, Butler going to the title game was pretty awesome.
Okay.
I mean,
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
My sister and brother-in-law are Butler grads, so we had invested interest in the Butler at that time. So I think they're at one of them, one of the Final Fours.
Yeah, they did. They went to one.
I honestly can't remember who it was. It was years ago. I think it might have been the 2000 season when MSU ended up winning. But if it was like Wisconsin, Green Bay, or George Washington, Madison, or something like that, making a deep run into the –
Wasn't that one? That was 2008.
That was George Mason. George Mason made a Final Four run.
Yeah.
It was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer than that. But
well, there's one early 2000 because it was I remember watching it at an old girlfriend's house, and that's who I was dating back then. It was one of those teams like Wisconsin like that making a deep run, and it was just one of those things as like you just I don't know. It's March Madness. It's the Cinderella story. You always hope for the best. A couple years ago, Michigan making it all the way to the finals when no one expected it, except for me and Zach. But,
because we always pick the winners.
I tell you, I still remember now. Thank God I'm old enough to remember this stuff. The very first 15 beating of 2, Santa Clara, led by Steve Nash, beating Arizona, the first ever 15 beating of 2. And then watching Hampton take out the number 2 Iowa State. That was awesome. They still show that replay of the kid lifting up the coach on CBS every once in a while. But those are some good fun runs to go. We had VCU, who was a play-in game a few years ago, went all the way to the Final Four.
Yep.
So
watch out for Michigan doing that this year.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
So if you could, when you go, which section would you want to go to a first and second round, meaning the Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday games, or the Final Four, Saturday, Monday? What would you prefer to go watch?
The first rounds for me.
Yeah.
That's where the upsets are at. Final Four is cool. That'd be an experience, but I want to see somebody get beat.
Yeah.
Morgan?
I like to go to some of the later games like the Final Four. Most of the times that are like the big names, most of the time are in there. They're pretty exciting games.
So you want the big matchups?
Yeah, it is fun to root for, like my Dayton Flyers or like, George Mason did or, Mercer early on, but I like the big matchups.
How about you?
I actually have gone to
Wisconsin, Milwaukee. That's what I was talking about.
I've been to a couple of first and second rounds and a couple of regionals. And from my standpoint, the first and second rounds, if you're a true, I don't want to say true, if you're a basketball fan, those are so much fun. You have 4 games the first day and 2 games the second. And when you walk out of that last day, you are basketballed out for a couple of days. So it's kind of neat too when you walk around and at the spots. You can actually. The first time I went to one was Hartford back in the late '80s, and was walking around the Hartford Civic Center and ran into the Indiana basketball team, and I did not realize that Bobby Knight was actually as big as he is.
Is he a big dude?
That's a big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of neat seeing that in the concourse. But yeah, I prefer the first and second rounds.
Yeah.
Especially just on the second day. You get 2 games. If you go to a regional or a Final Four, you get 2 games the first day and only 1 the second. And they always play it late. So you're wasting a day, especially if you're trying to get home on Sunday night. It just doesn't work.
I'd want to go to a first round, second round game. Like you said, it's just the possibility of an upset. When you get into the later rounds, it's usually the same teams you see year in, year out. You got a couple of them in there, your UNCs, your Dukes, stuff like that. But first round, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, you got frickin' Little Rock going. How far, Zach? How far you got? No,
I got Michigan's my farthest upset, dude.
Well, you got Little Rock going far, though, so I'd like to see that first round win. But, yeah, I think that'd be more fun.
Yeah. I'd like to see a Little Rock win, too. Then another.
I don't mean them personally. I mean, like, the first round upset type thing.
Then lose.
I don't know.
You're right on the Rock.
That's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
This is the worst episode ever. Ever. Oh, I don't know. Last week's was bad. Dude, episode 5 is getting killed right now. Have you seen that, Morgan? Morgan, are you still with us?
Yeah. What was the latest? I haven't seen the latest downloads on it yet.
You don't want to know. It's bad.
Is it bad?
Go listen to episode 5, guys. It's not that
The
bad.
last I seen was like 23, I think.
Everyone's on spring break.
Yeah, we'll call that. We had fun today, though. I'll tell you what. So go ahead and join our bracket challenge. Take us on. As Morgan says, winner gets a guest spot. If it's Uncle Tom, I don't care. He's not coming out again. He's terrible.
Thank you.
You can bring him on anytime you want.
Yeah, I agree. I think he should replace you.
I'm the godfather of this.
I understand.
We'd have to cut down to like one segment because between him and Morgan with all their stats, it'd just be like, hey,
Stats. Got my stats, guys.
Why we love sports.
All right, let's move on to why we love sports. Morgan, I'm going to let you kick us off, man. Actually, no, let's let our guest kick us off.
Oh, hang on just a second. It actually was a recent event. And I hate to say this because I'm not a fan, the New York Yankees signed a young 10-year-old boy to a minor league contract. Landis Sims, 10 years old. He was actually born with no hands and no lower legs. They signed him to a 10-day minor league contract. Landis got to take batting practice with the Yankees. If you go on ESPN.com, you can actually watch him the way he hits the ball. He wears 2 prosthetic legs that have Derek Jeter's number on the back of it. He's got a specialized holder to help him hold the bat. Kid's got a nice swing, and hits the ball pretty well. And he actually got to do batting practice, which was not what was on the scheduled with A-Rod and Teixeira, and because he was just supposed to watch batting practice, and they hooked everything up and got him out there in the batting cage. And go out on ESPN.com and watch the video. It's pretty impressive.
All right, awesome. Morgan, you got one for us, man.
Yeah, mine's pretty simple. Why I love sports is the time that I get to spend with my kids coaching. I coach my daughter in soccer, so I could do a lot of coaching and training her. There's also a bunch of little kids that I coach and train. I kind of build a relationship with to where they don't want to play for anybody else except for me. So just the moments that I get to spend with my daughter while I'm out there coaching her and training her, and then the relationships that I build up with other kids. From that to the moments that, we all, get to spend, with our dads. I remember when I was younger and going outside and throwing a baseball with my dad and playing this little game, this little points game we would always play. So mine is just the time that we get to spend with our family, time that I spend with my daughter, time that I'll get to spend with my son, and then the time that I got to spend with my dad when I was younger.
Awesome one. That's good. That's a good one. Doug, you got yours, man?
Yeah. I really feel like somebody might have covered this already, but
Not for us.
I thought Morgan might have, but
Mm-mm.
most of us probably remember the defensive tackle from Rutgers, Eric LeGrand. He was paralyzed during a college football game. Played for Rutgers. I'm just trying to get into, hopefully most everyone that's listening knows who it is at this point. But the reason I say why I love sports is because on May 2nd of 2012, he was actually signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to a contract with them. He retired on January 26th of 2000. That's not right. July 26th of 2012, he retired to free up roster space. But just for the Buccaneers organization to make a gesture like that to a player who ultimately we don't know what he could have done, but looked like he was off to a pretty successful career. It's an organization like that taking strides to take care of somebody that suffered so badly. It's kind of says a lot for the game. It says a lot for the NFL, even though at most times people see all the negative behind it. So that's my reason I love sports.
As a football coach, that was a pretty cool thing. Who was the Rutgers coach who went to Tampa Bay?
Greg Schiano.
Greg Schiano.
Yep.
He's the one who signed him.
Yep.
And that's one thing that I believe in. And I was at the Michigan Clinic this weekend, and the Hardballs were talking about being ambassadors of a sport. And I thought that was a great way of Schiano being an ambassador, because injuries like that are rare. But when they happen, a lot of times the players just get left in the dust.
That's the reason the rules for the kickoffs changed shortly after his accident.
Was his accident? It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was a good one. Mine is from a few years back. I'm sure a lot of the college football fans remember this. It came out of Nebraska when a 7-year-old brain cancer patient, Jack Hoffman,
That was a good one.
was able to come on the Nebraska field during the spring game, and he ran a 69-yard touchdown run. And that video is all over YouTube. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. I have seen it many times. It's one of my favorites.
The best part of it is the players falling, trying to tackle him.
They're following him.
Yep.
And then he gets in the end zone. They all pick him up and celebrate with him.
Yep.
And I think that was a trend setter, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm sure it happened before, but I hadn't seen or heard too much about it. And since then, it's happened everywhere.
Well, they even had I'm thinking it was Nebraska again. Somebody had a World War II veteran
Yeah.
do the exact same thing. And it was just neat that, like you said, the guy's trying to tackle him and he just ran in.
Yeah.
And it was just.
And they all celebrate with him, and they
Everybody
go crazy.
celebrates. Yep.
That's mine. Jack Hoffman's 69-yard touchdown run during Nebraska spring game is my why I love sports for this week. So that's our show for this week. NCAA tournament was going to take a lot of time. We knew that, so that's the only topic we had for this week. Next week, episode 7, our topics will come out during the week. We do have a little bit of announcement. Morgan and I are going to be starting up our soccer central for 2BlueandOSU.
But
We'll be seeing. This is why, because we know Doug does not like the game of soccer at all. So we're not going to sit here and try to force topics down his throat. Morgan and I love talking soccer. We talk soccer every single day.
hey, I made strides this week. I admitted that I do like female soccer fans. So
You did say, yeah.
I can't argue with
You
that.
like the picture that was sent.
You know, I I understand that you're supposed to, but I don't know why. I don't know why.
What? Why I don't like soccer?
I just forgot why you like female soccer fans.
Oh, because they got the South American ones got big old booties. So.
He found a picture of a Brazilian fan, and it was an attractive female with.
I don't even know if she was attractive.
We don't know.
All you can see was backs.
But we are starting that. It's going to be called the American Gooners. Morgan and I are two Arsenal Gunners fans, and their nickname is the Gooners for the fan base. It's going to be part of our flagship program. 2BlueandOSU is our flagship program. And this is going to be our Soccer Central. So we're probably going to come out with that in coming up soon. We haven't decided a time frame yet, but it'll be here soon. And that's going to be coming out on Saturday mornings. We'll record on Friday nights, come out Saturday mornings. 2BlueandOSU will still be coming out on Mondays. So look out for that if you're a soccer fan. And we're going to try to hit up some soccer places and get some listeners for that too. Because I'm sure Doug is not going to be a weekly listener.
Well, you get Hope Solo on. I'll listen to anything she says.
If we get Hope Solo, I'm going to have a good time that day.
You just put up a picture of her and I'll listen. So.
We thank y'all for
She'll be
listening.
our logo.
Oh, Jesus. We thank y'all for listening in this week. We thank Uncle Tom for joining us. Big T.
My pleasure.
He's going to finish in third place because Morgan will finish last.
Yeah, you guys are dicks.
You're in last place 3 weeks in a row, dude. 3 weeks in a row.
Morgan, don't worry. My eye is going to burn me in the first 15 minutes.
Gosh, I hope so.
I should.
No, we all think Iowa pretty
I
deep.
should have stuck with
Although I
Nova.
know I have a tough act to follow. The competitive cheer, Lana did really well that first week.
She
So,
did.
yes.
She did. And we actually had our highest downloaded day was episode 4 of competitive cheer, which I had no idea.
Well, I would also throw out there is competitive dancing a sport.
We're not
also.
doing this discussion
And
anymore.
We could see if Doug will like that. So
Hey, I can bust a move.
Doug, we're not going to get into those topics.
Have you heard of the truffle shuffle?
Oh, jeez. Tom Groholski at weddings is a must-see on the dance floor. Has
it
been
is
for-
out in YouTube, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, the Kimmy's wedding, our
Okay.
little hitch reenactment.
Go ahead and check that out.
Yeah.
He's a must-see on the dance floor on wedding day. So we thank you for listening. We thank you for joining us. And be sure to join our pool and cheer for me as I go for first place yet again.
You have been listening to 2Blue and OSU. Check them out every Monday.